What's going on, guys? Today we have a video about my journey onto cybersecurity and how it kind of just changed my life. I have some gameplay in the background of my Rocket League gameplay. It's usually pretty high, GC2, GC3, and 3s, and SSL2s. Um, look forward to, I guess, share the journey, share the video. So I mean, starting off with cybersecurity, I kind of got my, I guess, interest in it when I met up with one of my family friends that had my dream car. He had a Toyota Supra at the time, black 2021, and I was like 20 at this time. I was in college, community college, doing business, business admin. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, honestly. I kind of just like looked at it in terms of like college as like just something that my parents wanted me to do, specifically my mom. But once I like I guess talked to him about how IT and like cyber and like what he does, because he does network engineering. He recommended me into cyber just because you know it's such a growing field, and especially with what's been happening in the day-to-day in terms of like data collection and the amount of like cyber attacks that happens. I mean, the field's ever evolving. Why not join a field that will always, I guess, have growth, so to speak? And from that day, I guess I'm pretty sure it was like January 2020, maybe 2022. I switched my major from business to IT. I started learning about certifications. I started like researching what paid the best, what opportunities came from it. That was a pretty good goal. And then on, I think like a couple months after I started studying for certs, I started studying for my Security Plus, and it took me about a month and a half to 2 months um, to research and then pull the trigger in terms of like getting the certification scheduled. Because I mean, you can study all you want, but once you get it scheduled, you honestly feel like you're racing against the clock to get it finished. And that's how I kind of felt. So when I guess, scheduled it, I was like, alright, I gotta lock in. This is go time. This is man time. Um, and I scheduled it. And then to study, it took me a month to study, and then I tested exactly a month after I began. I used Professor Messer, because why not use resources that are free? You know what I mean? And from then on, I used his videos. I used to hit just free, I guess, practice tests that I saw on Google. I used ChatGPT, etc. Um, Going on to a twos game now. But anyways, going back to the cyber story, I basically finished my Security Plus. I passed it. I barely passed it. I'm gonna be honest. I thought I failed. When I walked in there, I was like, all right, I got this. Like these questions are gonna be like, not that bad. It can't be that crazy, right? I sat down and I kid you not, I thought I failed maybe halfway through because the simulations were ridiculous. I don't even remember what it was, but it was ridiculous. Um, and then like when you get to the end of a Security Plus or any CompTIA test, you have like that 17 question survey. And dude, when I tell you that is the most nerve-wracking, I guess like 17 questions ever, because like it's like you don't know whether you pass or fail until after you, I guess, get through that page. So it's just like my heart's pumping, my heart's racing, um, and then like I see a pass of like 758 or something, and the passing is 750. So I was relieved. Um, but after that, I think I took the CEH after the Certified Ethical Hacker, because my school, I guess, sponsored it for me. And I mean that cert was $1,000, like out of pocket if you do go for it yourselves. I wouldn't recommend it now just because of how expensive it is. If you can get someone to pay for it, I would 100% recommend it. Um, and other than that, it was just like something that I guess was the reason why when I applied to jobs, it got me more looks. Cause I mean, like everyone has the Security Plus, but not everyone my age would have the CEH as a second certification. Um, and because of that, I was like, you know what, might as well go for a certification that's a tool that everybody uses in terms of like for cybersecurity. So I decided to get a Splunk cert as well. The Splunk Certified Core User. It's one of the first certs for Splunk. It wasn't that bad. All these certs I did took about a month to study each. And from there, I kind of just, I guess, just started mass applying. I started fixing my resumes, tailoring it to jobs, and landed a role at an MSP. And I was able to leverage that to my current role. And basically from there, I mean, I've been in cyber since then, since 2022, almost 4 years now. And I mean, the money is ridiculous. Like, cyber money, tech money in general is ridiculous. But living, I guess, like, growing up, I didn't really have the opportunities to see, like, oh, I could be making, you know, this amount of money, this X amount of money. I didn't realize this was possible. I'll be honest. Um, and then when it happened, I guess I was just like, wow, I'm like, I finally did something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm finally. Oh yeah, look at this. Hey. Anyways, um, that that's kind of my journey into cyber itself. Um, there's not really much more to it. If anyone has other questions or like, you know, what to do, how like what they recommend, any help with resumes, let me know. I did used to stream about trying to get people into cybersecurity, and I guess a lot of people liked it, so I kind of created like a little Discord. Someone created a Discord for me for people to just join in and like just talk about cyber, resume reviews, how to get in. And there's a lot of free resources in there. I'd recommend it. If you guys are interested, just let me know. I could probably link it somewhere, put it in a pinned comment. Um, I mean, this is my first video. I don't really know what to talk about, to be honest. So let's just talk about this gameplay, I guess. Actually, no. Let's talk about my life. And I guess like I mean I was always a gamer growing up. So being I guess like half decent at games kind of made me want to be like half decent at cyber. You know what I mean? Like once you like get good at something, that consistency and like having that mindset of like, oh, I want to be better than everyone else. Like that kind of helped me, I guess like get into the field. Cuz I mean like you don't want to I guess be the same as everyone else in this field. Like if you want to stand out to recruiters, you got to do something different. Everyone does the same things. Everyone has Security Plus. Everyone does the same 2, 3 projects and then call it a day. Everyone applies like you know what I mean, five, 3, 5 times a day, and then expects to get an interview. Doesn't study for the interview and then expects to get a job offer. You know what I mean? Like you gotta at least put the work in because once you do, and then once you get that offer letter, it's so rewarding. It's like everything I guess comes to like fruition, like all the seeds that you planted finally get to grow. I mean, that's how I feel. Like, I mean, like, even with investing, like, I didn't invest before when I was growing up. Like, I didn't know what to do with my money. Um, and when I guess, like, talked to the same guy that got me into IT, he also told me to invest my money. Um, and at that time, I wasn't, making that much. I was working at Target. And, I mean, I guess, like, it was, like, what, 13, 14 an hour? And yeah, like I guess like I dabbled in like Bitcoin and like Dogecoin, but like I never knew what investing was. I didn't know what a Roth IRA was. I didn't know what as like a 401k, traditional IRA, HSA, all of this. I didn't know what these tax benefited accounts were. And then I just kept trying to learn and trying to see what works, what's the best. Researched on, a lot of different financial pages, financial gurus, financial Reddit subreddits about just like how to like I guess like be the better I guess like be more financially literate because I mean like once you invest your money and have money working for you in compound, it is ridiculous. Like, I'm telling you, like, some red days, oh my god, I'm in pain, but them green days make up for it 10 times more. Just seeing how, like, oh my god, I'm making almost like 2 days worth of work, almost maybe like 3-4 days worth of work in less than like a couple hours, just if the market goes green. Like, it's crazy, but once it compounds, like once you hit your first 100K inside of your investment accounts, it's like the compound is ridiculous. Like, I have never seen this much growth before until I hit my first 100. And I mean, we can talk about like another video about like what to invest and like how I started investing and what I did. Another video, but in my opinion, like, I think I'm just gonna invest for the rest of my life. Like, I've always wanted to do like side hustles, side businesses, like drop shipping, Amazon FBA, FBM, like reselling, all this stuff. But nothing, I guess, like satisfied me as much as like investing my money and like, telling my friends to invest the same way someone helped me. Nice reset. Um, not sorry. First video, I guess. First video chills. I don't even know if anyone's gonna see this, in my opinion. I just hope whoever does see this asks questions, because I honestly love answering questions. I like helping out people, like trying to, I guess, help people, just improve, I guess. I don't know. I'm very, I guess, generous in terms of like who I am as a person. But honestly, I don't even know what I'm rambling about. Cyber, games, finance. I guess that's what this page is gonna be about. Just stuff that I guess like I know about mostly. Well, if anyone wants Rocket League videos as well, you let me know, cause I've peaked around like 2K SSL. Almost like I think 3 or 4 seasons now, and I do play some Valorant on console, but I peaked Radeon on there, but that's just console. Play League. Um, getting back into League. I'm in Plat right now. Jungle main. For all my junglers out there, let me know. Other than this is probably going to conclude the video, as this game is about to end on 0 seconds. Alright, GG's.